Hi everyone, welcome on board to Helper.tv.
If you've been on this platform, of course you must have heard about Bola Ahmed Tinubu's drug dealing back in those days. And according to some gist lovers, they claim that Bola Ahmed Tinubu passed on the baton of drug dealing to one Southeasterner, Igbo boy, Igbo man, E-Money. Now that being said, this ugly head is raising his head again. Ugly head. What I mean is this: circulation of a United States court judgment indictment of Bola Ahmed Tinubu for drug trafficking is all over the place. How true is it? Bayo Ononuga, the spokesman for the All Progressive Congress APC presidential campaign, on Wednesday criticized his principals traducers, the people who have decided to make Bola Ahmed Tinubu appear as someone who cannot take on that mantle of leadership. Those people who say, what does Emilokon mean? Those people who are clamoring for total destabilization and probably arrest of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, it calls them traducers. Now, Tinubu, of course, we know he was former governor of Lagos State and still godfather. He said he's a king maker, and he said Emilokon. If Obasanjo can continue after being military head of state, if he can do nothing, although he is the president, if Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, who is a lecturer in university and he teaches zoology, if he could become president of Nigeria, if late Yaradua could become president of Nigeria, if this present regime of Major General Muhammadu Buhari, which is not just Buhari's Tinubu's effort, it's a combination of effort that put him there, brought him there. If he could be president, someone who cannot answer a simple question, he doesn't even know what they are talking about. If that person could be president of Nigeria, why not him? He believes that he has more up there than Buhari. Why not him? He believes that he is not less of a thief than Obasanjo. Why not him? Well, now, what we are seeing out there, according to how it appears, is a certified true copy of the 70-year-old drug dealing and money laundering case in Chicago, United States of America, of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, 70-year-old drug baron, money laundering. This is all that surfaced. It is alleged that the presidential hopeful is a drug lord who accepted a plea bargain in which he voluntarily agreed to forfeit his assets to American authorities in 1993 rather than go to trial. Reacting to the allegation, Onanuga, Tinubu's spokesman, chided critics who he said resumed their campaign of calumny. He issued the counter-argument via his own Facebook handle, and he said, the Tinubu traducers on Tuesday returned to their usual campaign of calumny, this time waking up the carcass of a drug allegation in America that was buried in 1993. For something to be buried, it means that it was alive. Meaning, if you say he's a drug baron, he's a drug mule, he's a drug pusher, he passed on the mantle, are we not all criminals? Who is clean? He went on to say, long after the campaign failed in 2003, it resurfaced weeks to the primary election of the All Progressive Congress. The opponents thought it was a little enough to make the APC disqualify Tinubu from the race. It failed spectacularly, and Tinubu went to win the primary with a landslide. The muckrakers are back again with the same story, dressed as certified true copy from the US court. It is dead as a dodo. This is deep. It is dead upon arrival. This will not work this time around. Bola Ahmed Tinubu will be president of Nigeria, president of Emilokon. Now, I said this several times. It is not possible for Nigerians to quit voting for Tinubu I mean, the people who are interested in Tinubu because you said he's involved in drugs. What are you talking about? Are you talking of a country that is so religious rather than being spiritual? Are you talking of a country that has churches and mosques, religious places everywhere? Yet we have criminals. Are you talking of criminals who call themselves pastors and imams? Are you talking of a system where everyone's collective consciousness is corrupt? What are you talking about? I'm wondering sometimes when people say funny things, is a drug mule, is a drug. No, until you wake up to say enough is enough, we want to break Nigeria apart, you are still dead on arrival. What are you talking about? People are saying a lot of things, criticizing Bola Ahmed Tinubu that is a drug mule. It used to be. How does that? When you have Yahoo Plus, Yahoo fraudsters, and people will go to the Instagram handle of fraudsters to hail them, to say, yes, I want to be like you when I grow up. You're talking of a nation. You are talking about people who have been psyched to a point whereby they only clap and applaud when you make money. They don't care if your father, people have short-time memory. Their memory is so short-circuited. I'll give you an example. Someone's grandfather opened a bank, loaned money from government, and the money is supposed to be used for you. And not just the money from the government. This person also said, this bank that I opened, come and put your money. Tomato seller, businessmen, they all put their money into it. And all of a sudden, after running the bank for some couple of years, they scream and shout, we have nothing more in our bank. And you know one thing about banks, when they close, when they're about to close, they keep collecting money. They don't give out. They'll say there is a computer error. There is network problem. That bank is about to close. They steal your money, take your money off. And they pass the money down to their children. Their children pass the money down to their grandchildren. And all of a sudden, because some of them feel that there's nothing else to do in this life, money is there. They start singing. You applaud them. Do you care? You now think that someone care or anyone will care if they say Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a drug mule. When you are applauding that person dancing and saying, no, forget, go and get your own. No. We don't need to fool ourselves. We've come to a point whereby we need to tell ourselves the truth. The kind of people we have now, the type of people that we had now, care less about someone is a thief. Make money, that's all they care about. We've lost that moral. We've lost that, conscience inside of us. It's about how much can you get. Waiting I do, I know steal. Even when you are involved in another kind of fraud, you say, I know steal, I know do this. It's the same thing with the politicians. They did not steal. They are simply eating their national cake. The only difference is that their own hands are longer and they decided to take the risk, or someone took the risk for them, or someone know one person that put them there. That's what it is. It's like a free for all. Now, criticizing Bola Ahmed Tinubu, saying this, forget it. Zero. It is not going to stop Bola Ahmed Tinubu if he will become president of Nigeria. I'm not saying he's going to be the president. It's not going to stop. If they like, they can go and say, oh, Peter Obi is this and that. Tinubu, Buhari, blah, blah, blah. Just realize something, that until your voice is loud and your voice stands as one, strong enough, you will never get there. I don't think Peter Obi will make Nigeria better. Neither will Tinubu make Nigeria better, or Atiku. These are all criminals. It's just that one criminal is bigger than the other. The only step towards progress is to break Nigeria apart. Let Tinubu go and see if he can become president of Yoruba land. Peter Obi, go and look for your Igbo land and see if you can become president there. Yes, where they know you, where you speak the same language. Atiku, go to Fulani, wherever. If you want to move out of Nigeria, go and see how you can become president of your country there. That is the only way forward. So we can now understand the little cancer that we have inside of us, rather than this big complex cancer. So people say that US is not Nigeria, where all manner of lies get circulated. Even government in Nigeria lie, like Lai Mohammed. And they said this is a lie. That certain group of people have just decided to bring something up, that if the case has been cancelled or something has been done to that case, that's it. For example, Bola Ahmed Tinubu goes to the United Kingdom. If he has a case with the US like this and it has not been cleared off one way or the other, he will be arrested. United Kingdom and the US, they have understanding. He will be arrested immediately he sets his foot there. The case has been cleared, and once your case has been cleared, end of story. If you like, say he's a thief. If you like, say he's this. If you like, say Atiku did that. If you like, say Peter Obi stole, he opened business, he's selling fake drug, fake pig milk, fake this and that, fake that. He made his money as a businessman. That whatever you want to say, Just realize that people have lost their conscience. People have lost their conscience. That's just what it is. We need to wake up. We need to wake up. It's time for us to begin to see the way forward. That's just it. So people coming up with this, I don't think this will hold any water. But Tinubu, through his spokesperson Onanuga, he has denied this, and he said it has been buried. Yes, it has been buried. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not done so. The notification icon bell is very important. Please do tap on it.
I say a very big thank you to those who have taken time to subscribe to this channel, and if you're yet to subscribe, kindly tap on that subscription button and also the red bell icon so you will be notified whenever videos such as this are uploaded.